Welcome to today's Explainer. We are diving right into something that's literally revolutionizing logistics, how digital twins and SAP EWM are basically bringing warehouses to life. You know the drill, right? Everyone in the supply chain world wants real-time visibility. Everyone wants automation, but actually getting there? Yeah, that's the real headache. So let's unpack how we actually bridge that gap.
Let's be real for a second. Are you supervisors still manually walking the warehouse floor to hunt down bottlenecks? Are they literally getting their 10,000 steps in just trying to find a misplaced pallet? For a lot of facilities, the honest answer is yes. And frankly, that is exactly where operational slowdowns begin.
And this perfectly highlights the massive visibility gap in modern supply chains. Just look at the old way. It's pure chaos. You've got siloed data, physical manual checks, and because of that, you get delayed decisions. Now contrast that with a new way. We're talking real-time visibility, unified data, and predictive alerts that actually fix problems before they even happen. It's night and day.
Part 1. The Warehouse Visibility Gap.
So the absolute core problem plaguing modern supply chains today is deep fragmentation. Think about it. You've got data flowing in from RF scanners, but it's totally disconnected from your RFID checkpoints. And your material flow systems, the MFS driving all your fancy robotics, well, they're isolated in their own little silos. Without real integration, managers are completely left in the dark, and that just grinds throughput to a halt.
Part 2. Enter the digital twin. Now, when we say digital twin, we are not just talking about some static piece of software on a screen. No way. We are talking about a dynamic, highly intelligent ecosystem. It's all about reimagining your warehouse as a living, breathing virtual reflection of your physical space. And the goal? Driving massive efficiency, safety, and scalability.
So, how do we actually build this ecosystem? Well, it happens by combining SAP Extended Warehouse Management with the Easy Graphics Framework, or EGF for short. This combo is a total game changer. It takes all that fragmented raw data from your scanners and checkpoints and transforms it into actionable insights right on centralized dashboards. Suddenly, those operational blind spots, they just disappear.
Moving on to Part 3. Capabilities of SAP EWM.
Let's take a quick look at how these systems actually function together under the hood. You've got digital twin modeling for real-time simulation, which means proactive optimization. Then there's the seamless integration that tracks your handling units and transportation units effortlessly. And honestly, my personal favorite, the AI-driven slotting. It constantly optimizes product placement, so your picking operations are just lightning fast. Plus, you've got predictive labor management and a unified warehouse cockpit holding the whole shebang together.
Part 4. Picking optimization in action. Let's make this concrete.
Picture this. You've got multiple massive orders queued up all at once. Without visualization, your supervisors are forced to manually dig through RF logs just to figure out what is happening on the floor. And yeah, that inevitably leads to severe delays. But with EGF, the dashboard proactively flags bottlenecks before they can disrupt your sorting lines. It automatically reallocates tasks. It even predicts labor needs. It is literally the difference between blindly hunting for a problem and having the exact solution handed right to you. And the tangible results of that predictive intelligence? 30%. 30% facilities are seeing 30% faster picking cycles, alongside dramatically reduced error rates. And that's just from changing how they visualize the data they already have. I mean, that's absolutely huge.
Which brings us to Part 5. The future of warehousing.
For organizations driving this kind of transformation, like Rasta Infotech, the business value is just profound. You're getting higher throughput because you can react instantly to system exceptions. You're transitioning to totally objective metrics based on process efficiency, not just staring at individual worker speed. You also unlock highly scalable vendor-agnostic automation for robotics and IoT. But crucially, it creates much safer operations because supervisors can manage the whole floor right from the dashboard instead of physically walking through a hazardous environment.
So, here is the ultimate takeaway for this explainer. Automation alone? It just isn't enough anymore. The true next-generation warehouse, powered by SAP EWM, goes beyond that. It is intelligent, it is highly visual, and is entirely predictive. That is what delivers end-to-end visibility and a massive competitive advantage.
I want to leave you with this final, somewhat provocative thought regarding your own operations. Is your supply chain ready to become a dynamic digital twin? Because if you are still relying on manual checks and siloed data, well, it might just be time to bring your warehouse to life. Thank you so much for joining me today, and keep innovating.